एतद्योनि एतद्योनीनि भूतानि सर्वाणि त्युपधारय अहं कृत्स्नस्य जगतः प्रभवः प्रलयस्तथा. Yes, please. Who has raised the hand? Vinda Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. All created beings have their souls in these two natures. All that is material and all that is spiritual in this world. Know for certain that I am both the origin and the dissolution. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So far, what has Krishna told in seventh chapter? What we have learned is in 6.47, Krishna left who is the topmost yogi. He said, "Oh, you who abides in me, who thinks of me all the time in devotion." Now, to understand how we get that knowledge, who should we get devoted to? Who should we worship? Who should we think about? So, in 7.1, without Arjuna asking any question, Krishna continued and he said that, see, who you should devote by knowledge. How will we get the knowledge? By hearing. So tat shruno, he says. And then he says, I'm going to describe my inferior energy, my superior energy in fourth shloka, fifth shloka. He discussed about his inferior energy, which was the Maya, material energy, and superior energy, the living entities. Now, Lord Krishna is going to describe about his own self, that is Ishvara. So, etadyo nini bhutani. Etat yoni ni bhutani. Sarvani. So, sarvani, everything. Sarva means all. Sarvani, that has been created. Its source of birth. Along with what? Everything has been created, right? To either of these two natures. Otherwise, it is a spiritual nature or material nature, right? Inferior nature or superior nature. So, in short, we can categorize the inferior energy in one category, and which can also be called material energy, Maya or matter. And everything that is spiritual, the living entities, can be categorized as superior energy of the Lord. So, like this, we have two categories, matter and spirit. And then what Lord is saying? Iti upadharaya. So, you know that aham kritsnasya jagatah prabhava pralayastatha. Everything that is all there, everything in the world, everything in the universe, everything. I am the source. Aham kritsnasya jagata. Jagata means the world, the whole world. Prabhava means annihilation. Pralaya is annihilation, sorry. Prabhava means the source, the manifestation, the creation. Prabhava, creation. Pralaya, annihilation. So he says basically, I, aham kritsnasya, I, jagataha, prabhava and pralaya. So I am the creator, I am the annihilator. Basically, Krishna is saying that I am the source and I am the end of everything. So this is the statement made by Lord Krishna in this shloka. First time you can see that Lord Krishna is talking about his original identity as, Supreme Personality of Godhead. We can see that because he says, aham, I, very clearly. What doubt can we get after he says, aham kritsnasya jagataha, in this whole world, I am the prabhava and I am the pralayastatha. So I do the creation, I do the annihilation, right? So you can see how many bubbles are there in the picture here. Numerous universes, numerous. Ours is just a tiny one. So everything that is existing is how it's a product of material energy, spiritual energy. Anything and everything that you can see in this universe will be either material energy or the spiritual energy. Living beings are the manifestation of God's two energies, right? Jiva Shakti. We are the soul energy of Lord. And Maya is the material energy of the Lord. Here in all this universe, in all this material realm, whatever life we see, it's the combination, right? Matter is there, elements are there, soul is there, everything is there. If the soul is removed from this body, this whole body is matter. This whole body is a dead body if the soul is removed, right? It becomes lifeless. Because, of course, soul needs a carrier, right? When both body and the soul come together, then it becomes a living being. So, the material body is developed because there is a spirit soul in that. If the spirit soul goes away, the body is gone. How do we know that the spirit soul is there? When the baby is born, the baby is crawling, the baby is walking, the baby is growing up into a boyhood, adulthood, old age, manhood, whatever. Because of that superior energy. For example, if the baby's soul is removed away, will the baby grow? No. So that itself is the proof that the soul is present. So we, a living entity, we may build the houses, we may go build apartments, building big skyscrapers, everything, factories. We can build a whole city, the whole country. We can do that, but we still cannot be the cause of this whole universe. We cannot say, I have created the universe. Can anybody say that? No. So who is it? There has to be somebody. There has to be someone who has created this whole universe. So that has to be a big soul or the super soul. And Krishna, he is the supreme, and he is the cause of big souls, small souls, every soul. So entire creation, he says, Prabhava, I manifest. And I manifest. How does he manifest? From his energy, right? In Brahma's 100 years of cycle, that one cycle of creation lasts, that is 100 years of Brahma. Supreme Lord is stating that I start and then I continue with the process of dissolution also. Where what happens? All our five gross elements, like, merge into the five subtle elements, which in turn merge into Ahankar. Ahankar goes back into Mahat, and then it into Prakriti. Prakriti then resides in the body of Mahavishnu, right? Everything goes into Mahavishnu in the Garbha, and all materials, bonded souls, which could not get liberated, which could not get moksha in this life, in this cycle, they also reside in God's body, and they remain over there. They are in frozen condition. They are over there unmanifested till the next cycle of creation starts. So when God thinks, okay, I will start the creation, then again the entire cycle begins all over again, right? And the new world again comes into existence. So God is, of course, he is the source, he is the creator, he is the sustainer, he is the annihilator, and the whole resting place of the entire creation is God. So that's what is explained in this shloka. So let's analyze this quickly. So Antaranga Shakti is the internal or the superior energy. Tathastha is the marginal or the superior energy, the soul. Jiva is out of that. And Bahiranga is the external one, which is the material world is made, then gross elements like earth, water, fire, air, ether. And there is a subtle one, which is what? Anyone? Mind, intelligence, and ego. Then what do? We exploit the whole material world in our conditioned state, because we are in the conditioned state, right? But when we get out of this illusion of from Maya, then we will be able to liberate ourselves or get moksha, right? So after telling all this, Krishna is going to make a very, very, very strong statement that even after knowing all this, people will still ask, like, who says Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead? People keep asking, who is that? Then Lord is trying to, cover that in this point, in this 7.7. Let's see that. Mattav parataram nanyat kinchidasti dhananjayas mai sarvamidam protam sutre manigana iva. Yes, please, Rajalakshmi Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare.
O conqueror of wealth, there is no truth superior to me. Everything rests upon me as pearls are strung on a thread. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. So Krishna is describing wonderful aspects, and he spoke about his superior and inferior energies. We have been seeing from shloka number 4 onwards, he spoke about his material energy, then he spoke about his superior energy. Krishna described about Prakriti, external energy. In this shloka number 5, what happened? In shloka number 5, Krishna described about all of us, the Jiva Tattvas, his superior energy. 6th shloka, he also told us that he is Ishvara, he is Prabhava and he is Pralayasthatha. He is the creator and he is the, annihilator. So after speaking all this, now Krishna is going to speak about how he's the maintainer. Prabhava and Pralaya, he told about these two. But now in this, he is going to tell how he's able to maintain it also. He spoke, right? He's the creator, he's the annihilator. Then let's see how he is going to maintain also. So, matta parataram nanyat inchidasti dhananjaya. So, parataram nanyat, na anyat means beyond me there is nothing. And na anyat means nothing. There is nothing else beyond me. That is superior. Param. Param means superior. Matta para taram nan anyat. There is nothing beyond that is superior. O Dhananjaya. Dhananjaya is like addressing Arjuna only. Dhananjaya is a conqueror of wealth. He says that. Sarvam. Sarvam means everything that you are seeing. Idam, protam. So protam means strung. Everything that you are seeing all around. So he's saying, Matta parataram na anyat kinchidasti dhananjaya. Please understand that there is nothing else that is superior, param than me. My sarvam idam protam. Protam means what? Something that is strung. Where is it strung? Mai, in me. Mai means me, in me. And he's giving the analogy here. What analogy is given? Sutre mani gana eva. Sutra is like a thread. Sutre mani. So Lord is saying that everything actually rests on me. So what is this analogy? How the pearls, money means pearls. How the pearls rest on a sutra. Sutra means thread. How the pearls, money, rest on sutra, that is the thread. Very, similarly, everything rests upon me. So that's what Lord is trying to tell. That everything rests on me. And the analogy is how sutre mani gana iva. Means how the money is resting upon the thread. Very nice shloka, and it completely proves that Lord is supreme, and it proves the supremacy of the Lord. So in 7.6, 7.7, what Lord Krishna is stating is his supreme position. Sixth one, he said he is the creator annihilator. Now he's saying I sustain also. How? He gave an analogy. How pearls rest on the thread. I am taking care of the whole universe. Right? So he has given that kind of analogy. So God has given us all. There is a free will. When you see the beads, it can move in its own place. That's we. We can move in its place. We cannot get out of it. Right? So something has to hold the beads. The thread is holding the beads. We cannot see the thread, but we know it is holding it. Otherwise, what will happen to the beads? They will all fall off or get separated. Same way, Lord Krishna is saying that he is holding Mai Sarvam Idam Protam. Mai Sarvam. Everything. Whatever you're seeing in this world, I am the one who is holding it. Mai. Everything rests on me. And he's saying whether you're seeing the sun, you're seeing the moon, stars, planets, you name it, and he is holding it. So there is someone greater who is doing it, but we cannot see him. How? He's giving the analogy. How the pearls are strung on the thread, but we cannot see the thread. But pearls are there, because if the thread is gone, pearls will follow. Similarly, we cannot see him because first of all, we don't even have the quality to see him. So similarly, Lord Krishna is saying that just because you cannot see him does not mean he does not exist, right? Similarly, as we can give the another analogy of how the sun is there, but the cloud covers it, does not mean that the sun is not there. So that comparison can also be given. And we can say that, if at all we want to see Krishna, if at all we want to see Krishna in everything around us, we need to have that love. We need to have that eyes full of love. We need to have that devotion for Krishna, right? So like in universities and colleges, we have CEO, we have the topmost dean. That's the topmost position. They have not created any other position. So that's the topmost creation. Similarly, in this material world, they are the topmost. But in this whole universe, in this whole creation, in this whole Brahman, it's Lord Krishna. So nobody can be equal or superior to him. So that's what Lord says over here. So now Krishna is going to talk about that he is the essence of everything. Let's see that quickly. Raso hamapsu kaunteya prabhasmi shashi suryayoho pranava sarva vedeshu shabdah ke paurasham rushu. Yes, please, Triveni Mataji, Hare Krishna. Vinda Mataji, would you like to read?
Yes, Mataji. O son of Kunti, I am the taste of water, the light of the sun and the moon, the syllable Om in the Vedic mantras. I am the sound in either and ability in man. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. So let's see now how he is the essence of everything. What Lord Krishna is telling. He's trying to tell you that he is the essence of everything. Till now he said Sutre Manigana Iva. I am the, like how the pearls are strung on the thread. I am also holding everything. I am sustaining everything. In sixth verse, he had told about that he is the creator, Prabhava Pralaya. He is doing the creation and the annihilation. In seventh one, he said, I am the maintainer also. So creator, maintainer, annihilator. Now we know all three. But now in this shloka, eighth one, he's saying, I'm everything. I'm the essence of everything. So what Krishna is saying over Raso aham, rasa aham, apsu kaunteya. Kaunteya we all know. O Kaunteya, the Arjuna. Arjuna is another name. O son of Kunti. So he's saying, I am the taste in water. Raso hamapsu kaunteya. Apsu kaunteya. So I'm the rasa, I'm the taste in apsu, the water. Prabha asmi shashi suryayoho. Prabha asmi, I. Asmi means I am. I am what? Prabha, that's the light. In what? Shashi, which is the moon. Surya, which means the sun. I'm the light in sun and the moon. Moon and the sun, you can say. So, next he's saying, Pranava Sarva Vedeshu. Pranava. Pranava is like the letter Om. O, M. Om. I am that three letter A-U-M. In English, you can say A-U-M. So Om, I am that Pranava, that Om. In what? In Sarva, all Veda. So in all the Vedas, I am the Pranava. Shabda Ke, Paurusham Rushu. I am the Shabda, the sound. Sound where? Come. Come means it the sky, the sound vibration in the sky, you can say, or the ether. Paurusham Rushu. Rushu is man. Paurusham is like, you have that ability. I can do it. So the ability, I am the ability in man. So he is the taste in water. He is the light in moon and the sun. He is the sound or the pranava om in all the Vedas. And he is the sound in ether and he is the ability in man. That's what Lord Krishna has been telling. So previous verse, he told he is the sustainer. In other previous verse, he said he is the creator and the annihilator. Now he is telling that he is in everything. He is, and he continues. Not only here, from 8 onwards, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He I think till 11 only, not 12. 8, 9, 10, 11, 4, yeah. In these 4 verses, he continues to tell how he is the essence of everything, right? He says like, in Om. Om is such an important word. We have so many mantras starting with Om. Om Ganeshaya Nama, Om Namo Brahm, Om Gayatri mantra also has Om Namah Shivaya. We have Om Ganeshaya Nama, Om Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So in people, when they ask in level 1, they used to ask why we don't have Om in Hare Krishna, because that Hare Krishna mantra has been given to us, because Krishna himself is Om. So if we are taking Krishna's name, how many times we are taking Krishna's name in Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. So many times we are taking Krishna's name. So what's the necessity of taking the word Om? And moreover, in Vedas, it is written, in Shastras, it is written, if you take the word Om, you need to follow many niyamas, many rules and regulations are attached to it. So it's better you take something where you can do it easily. In this Kali Yuga, we hardly follow any Vedas or Shastras. We have never gone to any Gurukul. We never follow any rules and rituals that used to be followed long back. So nothing, we don't do anything in Kali Yuga. So the best thing is to chant Hare Krishna, where you don't have to follow any kind of niyamas or take bath, and then only you can do anything. Hare Krishna Mahamantra can be done 24/7, anytime in your mind, loudly, whatever way. Then he says, Rasoham Apsu Kaunteya. He says, I am the taste in water. And in spiritual sense, like if you put the food in your mouth, the unless and if it's a dry tongue, and I tell you what's the taste, you'll say, how do I know? And then when the saliva touches it, the water touches it, then you get the taste of it. So that's very important to understand that he is the taste buds for us. And then he says, I am the taste in water. That's what he means over there, right? He's the core substance. And then he says, I am the light in sun and moon. We can see, whenever we will be able to see sun and moon from today onwards, you will always be remembering Rasoham Apsu Kaunteya Prabhasmi Shashi Suryayo, right? So he's telling how we can remember him all the time, 24/7. And then he continues to tell about the other essences. He is the ultimate energy source. And let's see in the next, this one. Punyo Gandha Prativyam cha. I can't see that very clearly. Okay. Can all of you see this one? I'm not able to see very clearly.
It's kind of camouflaged, Mataji.
Yeah. Punyo Gandha Prativyam. Whatever little I remember, I'll read. If you are able to read the English, it will be good. Punyo Gandha Prativyam cha Tejashtasmi Vibhavasau Jivanam Sarva Bhuteshu Tapashtasmi Tapasvishu. Yes, anybody can read this. Whoever can see.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare
I am
Krishna.
the original fragrance of the earth, and I am the heat in the fire. I am the life of all that lives, and I am the
Penances.
penance of all ascetics.
Ascetics.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Mataji.
Thank
Hare
you,
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So yeah, Krishna is the cause of everything. He is the essence of everything. We have already seen how is the essence of water, how is the taste, and how Krishna is the light in the sun and the moon, and how Krishna is ability in man, how he is sound in ether, various things in the previous shloka that we learned just now. So here he's saying, Punyo Gandha Prativyamcha. So what Lord is trying to tell is, I am also Punya. Punya means original. Punya means not only that Papa Punya, but here Punya in Sanskrit also means original. So is Gandha. Gandha means the fragrance. I am the original fragrance of what? Prithvicha. So Prithvi means here earth, the soil. So I am the original fragrance of the earth. Cha. And also what else? Asmi. Wherever there is Asmi, you can understand I am. What he is? Teja Vibhavasau. So he's further saying, I am also the Teja. Teja means heat. In what? Vibhavasau. In the fire. And the heat in the fire. Vibhavasau means in the fire. Jivanam. Sarva Bhuteshu. Sarva. All. I am the Jivana. Means I am the living life, you can say. Life in all the living beings, living entities, whatsoever, whosoever you see. Jivanam Sarva Bhuteshu. I am the life. Otherwise, if I am out, you are out. That's it. Cha Asmi means again, I am Tapa Tapasvishu. I am also the penance. Tapaha means penance. In what? Tapasvishu. In those, whoever is practicing austerity, whoever is doing tapasya, I am the penance in there. Whatever they are doing, not because of them, I am giving them that energy. Very, very straightforward shloka here. Because in previous verses also he declares that he is the source and most vital of all the, of everything, all the ingredients you can say. The entire universe is an extension of his opulences. So on earth, he's saying that he's the force behind all the, whatever jiva you can see, non-living, living, everything. He is the source behind on the earth, he's saying. He is the mild, very nice, pure, original fragrance of the earth, he said. He is the bright, you can say the flame, the radiance of the flame. And then he says he is the one who is giving the life. He is the life source of all the living creatures. And then, you know, sadhus and sannyasis and ascetics, they're all praying, right? They're all doing lot of tapasya. They deny themselves of all the pleasures. They're not having nice grihastha life like we are having. They go through a lot of austerities. So whatever austerities they are doing for purification, Lord Krishna is telling that he is the force behind all that. Because he is giving them that capacity to do that, tapasya. That's what Lord Krishna is trying to tell. Okay. So let's see if I can read the next shloka over here. Bijam mam sarva bhutanam vidhi partha sanatanam buddhir buddhimatam asmi tejas tejasvinamaham. Yes, please. Anybody would like to read? Please read. Whoever can see and understand and read. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, please.
O son of Pratha, know that I am the original seed of all existences, the intelligence of the intelligent, and the prowess of all powerful men. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So he's telling us how he's the cause of everything, he's the essence of everything, and everything that we are seeing around. So what is he trying to tell over in this shloka? He's saying that he is root cause of everything, basically. So Lord says, Partha, O son of Pritha, Partha, Vidhi. Vidhi means whenever you get the word Vidhi, you have to understand that no, try to understand. Know this. What to understand? What to know? Sanatanam. Sanatanam bijam mam sarva bhutanam. I am Sanatanam bijam. Means I am the original. Sanatanam. Sanatan dharma we say, right? That's the original dharma. Sanatan dharma means that's the pure, original dharma. So I am Sanatanam bijam. I am the original seed of what? Sarva bhutanam. All the living entities. Whoever is existing in this universe is, I am the Sanatanam bijam. And then Lord is saying, Asmi, again, I am what? Buddhi, buddhi, matam. Means I am the intelligence of all these intelligent persons you are seeing around. You can't say, oh, he's Bill Gates. How did he get that intelligence? Don't worry. I am the intelligence. I have given him. I have given them the ability. Aham, I am. Tejas, tejas vinamaham. I am the prowess. Prowess means what? Competence, skill, aptitude, so ability. So ability of what? Tejas vinaham. Vinaham means powerful men. Whoever are these powerful men you see around, how do you think they are getting the skills? We keep wondering, oh wow, he's such a bright person. How he has become number one? Lord has given. So now he is going very, very, very deep and into subtle platform, and he's telling that he is the root of everything. So whenever you see cause effect relationship, every cause is the seed. For example, ocean is the seed of the clouds. From how do the clouds get water? They get from the ocean, right? So ocean is the seed here. Then cloud is the seed for rain. How do we get the rain? From the cloud. So cloud is the seed for the rain. Same way Lord Krishna is saying that in this verse he says he is the cause, he's the eternal seed, bijam, from which all the beings have come. Very nicely he said over here. So we have understood. So that's why we keep wondering how some people are much more intelligent and much more brilliant. How are they getting these thoughts? How are they so genius? Like, we have taken the name of Bill Gates, we have taken the name of Steve Jobs, we have taken whoever has been doing, like they have been operating, they have come up with computers, they have come with iPhone, they have come up with the latest digital gadgets, and we keep wondering, how do they get that? So it's basically nothing, but Lord Krishna has given them the prowess, the ability to do. It can only be through God's plan. God develops such one person's intellect so well. So whenever he thinks, okay, these people, they need a gadget, let me go give them intelligence, and he will give that intelligence to somebody. And then that's how he gets. So Krishna goes on to the next level. He's telling, continuously is going on and telling us about the various aspects of his opulences. Let's move on to the next one. Balam balavatam chaham kamaraga vivarjitam dharma viruddho bhuteshu kamosmi bharatarshava. Yes, please. Whoever can see and read, please read. Yes.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
I am the strength of the strong, devoid of passion and desire. I am sex life which is not contrary to religious principles, O Lord of Bharatas, Arjuna.
Hare Krishna. So
Hare
Lord
Krishna.
Krishna is, yes, he is the essence of even the most private things, in the most private dealings of the living entities. You can imagine how deep he has gone. How deep he has gone. See, the moment we start analyzing each and every shloka, we understand, oh my God, he is in that small things also. Because here he's saying he is the essence of everything. Even the most private thing that we consider to be private. So he's saying cha, again, he's saying aham, balam balavatam. I am the strength of the strong. And how is the strength? Kama raga vivarjitam. What is that strength? That strength is devoid of kama and raga. Kama means what? No passion. No, that greed thing, kama thing. And no raga. Raga means attachment. So this strength is devoid of kama and raga, which is passion and attachment. And then he goes on to say, Asmi, I am kama bhuteshu. Kama bhuteshu means I'm the sex life in all the bhuteshu, all the living beings. I am the sex life. How is it? How is it that sex life that he is in, where Krishna is involved? Dharma aviruddha means it is not against that religious principles. They follow the religious principles. They follow the religious inscriptions, all that. So he is addressing to who? Bharatarshava. Who is Bharatarshava? The best of Bharatas, that is Arjuna over here. So Lord Krishna is making very, very, very important points in all this. And we have to try and imbibe all this and understand to be able to put into practice in our daily life, whatever we are doing. So, so far we have been living our lives without knowing how to live life, right? It is actually important to refer to a manual, which is Bhagavad Gita over here, to understand how to live life. But then when we don't follow the manual, then we start living our life according to the dictation of our own mind. Whatever our mind is telling, we'll start doing that only. And then what happens? It depends on our previous samskaras. When we start listening to our mind, then everything depends on what we had done in our previous lives, whatever we did in our past lives, whatever samskaras we had got, that will drive us towards those activities. It can be sinful activities also. We don't know what samskaras we have got. So it is very, very important that we follow whatever Lord Krishna is trying to tell. Because desire, it's a very active craving, right? We desire very passionately things when we don't get something. And when we don't get something, what happens? We are filled with passion that, okay, I have to get it. I need to get it. I want it. I want it. And then what happens? Once one achieves, and then, he will start experiencing that object. We start enjoying it. And this causes what? Once we get enjoyment, attachment. The moment we have attachment, what is that attachment? It's mental emotion only, you can say, right? And then that attachment will not stop there. It will want aur chahiye. Dil mange more, we keep saying. So when Lord Krishna is saying kama raga vivarjitam, very important point here, because he's saying devoid of passion and attachment. The strength should not be, okay, I have strength to bahut logon ke paas hai. Even the when we are going in the streets of any city and the lights are off, and at the 2 a.m. in the morning, there will be very strong men coming, and they will put a knife across your throat, and you will be giving away your wallet or whatever you are having. So they are also strong men. No, God is not talking about such men. He is giving them strength, but he's saying devoid of passion and attachment, not in a sinful manner, in a good manner. So he is the serene, he is the sublime strength in the people, which empowers them not to do such things, but to successfully fulfill their duties in a spiritual way and responsibilities, do their responsibilities. And he also says about the institution of marriage that we have discussed, that he has undertaken the sexual activity also, but it should be taken only for procreation, not for sense enjoyment. And it should be in line of scriptural injunctions, not any other way. So in a very nice, virtuous way, pleasure, if you're doing it for your sense gratification, then it's of no use, says Lord Krishna over here, because he is everything. He is the root cause of everything. He is the essence of everything. So we know that he is involved in each and every aspect of our life, from the bijam, that the seed, to even the sexual activity. Lord Krishna is talking strength, intelligence, you name it, and he is in it. So how can we not think of Krishna? Without Krishna, we have no existence. We should be so grateful to Krishna for all the things Krishna has provided us. So what will happen? This gratitude will help us to advance very, very fast in Krishna consciousness. And finally, see, Bhagavad Gita, learning shlokas, reading Bhagavatam, doing everything is good. We need to get that knowledge, but ultimately that we need is to be grateful to Krishna, think of Krishna all the time. How we can do that is that is the knowledge we are trying to gain, so that we can think of Krishna. And finally, attain that ultimate goal of getting Krishna, that is Krishna, and breaking the cycle of birth and death. So after telling all these things from 7.8 to 11, Krishna is going to summarize now that he is the origin of all. Let's see that. Ye chaiva satvika bhavaha rajasastamasascha ye matta eveti tan vitti natvaham teshu te mai. Yes, please. Whoever has not read yet.
Hare
Yes.
Krishna Mataji.
Yes.
Know that all states of being, be they of goodness, passion, or ignorance, are manifested by my energy. I am, in one sense, everything, but I am independent. I am not under the modes of material nature, for they, on the contrary, are with me. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. So Lord Krishna from 7.8 to 7.11. We have seen how he is the essence of everything. So he has very nicely, he will be summarizing in this verse. But before that, let us see what he was. He said he is the light in the sun and the moon. He is the taste in water. He is the strength in man. He is involved in our sex life also. He is the bijam, the main seed giving. And then what all he did not say, he is the intelligence in the previous verse. If we see quickly, we should read the table also. I forgot. I wanted somebody to read the table so that we remember this very well. Can anyone read the table that he is a taste in water like that? Please.
Hare
Taste-
Krishna
taste in
Mataji.
water. Yes, yes, please.
Taste, water,
Taste in
light.
water, light in moon and sun.
Sorry, Mataji. Taste in water, light in moon and sun, Om in the Vedic mantras, sound in ether, ability in man, fragrance in earth, heat in fire, life in all that lives, penance, all ascetics, original seed, all existence, intelligence in intelligent, prowess, all powerful men, strength, the strong, devoid of passion and desire, sex life, not contrary to religious principles. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you
Hare
so
Krishna.
much. Thank you so much. See, this is very important point because we need to understand the different opulences of Krishna. So whenever we are seeing the water, whenever you are drinking water, think of Krishna. Whenever you are seeing moon and sun, think of Krishna. Whenever you're chanting or you're doing Om or whatever mantra you're doing, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, you should be able to remember Krishna. And then when whatever sound we can hear, oh my God, that is also Krishna. And then anybody is doing so well in life, your son, your husband, your father, your sister, your brother, whoever is doing, parents, whoever is doing very well in life, you can say, okay, Krishna has given the ability. And then whenever you go and you see the earth, the plants, wherever you see the earth, the soil, anything that you see, oh my God, this fragrance I'm getting. Whenever it is raining, you get a special fragrance from the earth. Think of Krishna. Whenever you see fire around, that heat, that light, you know that's Krishna. And then whatever is living entity, even from that small ant that is walking by, the last night I was just looking one ant going by and I continued saying, how, what's that creation? You go ask a scientist, can they create a mosquito? Forget about human being. They'll say, yeah, science is progressing. We'll be there someday. But just imagine the small mosquito, the small ant God has created. How great he has to be. So we have to remember the life that he has given to all that is living beings. Then penance, all these ascetics. I keep wondering how they are sitting in the Himalayas, and there are many monks, there are many sadhus and saints who don't wear anything, and they are sitting in that cold, snow-cladded mountains. How? And they take bath in that ice cold water. I think how? That's the penance. He gives that penance. He gives that austerity to all these ascetics. And then he says he is the original seed that we can completely understand now. And he is the intelligent. Now we start thinking all these intelligent people who are earning, who are coming out with great new discoveries, new inventions, and we start thinking how. Now we know who. Not how, but who. Who did it among all these powerful men also. Then the strength. And the strength of the strong, of course, very important. Kama raga vivarjitam. So without passion and desire. Sex life, he has very clearly stated, it is only and only for procreation, to get children. Because there was once, I was reading about one person, he is a grahastha only, but following Krishna consciousness. And he once said that I will have that procreation according to the religious injunctions. And if Krishna wants, I don't mind having 100 kids, but they should all be Krishna consciousness. And I should be following the religious principles, not for sense gratification. If Krishna wants, this can happen. That's it. Only for producing men in this world, producing women in this world, producing living beings in this world to increase. That's it. Not for sense gratification. That's what they said. So this is the very, very important point. So I just wanted to revise once more. Yeah. Did I read this shloka? I forgot. Okay. So here what Krishna is trying to tell is ye chaiva satvika bhavaha rajasasta masashte matta eveti tan viddhi nattvaham teshu temai. So here, did anyone read this already?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. So know that all states of being, be they goodness, passion, and ignorance, are manifested by mind. Yes. So here, what Krishna is saying again, he has used the word vidhi. Vidhi means know. Know what he's telling Arjuna. Arjuna, you have to understand that ye chaiva satvika bhava, satvika rajasasta masashte. So bhava means what? In all beings, let them in. Satvika means goodness, right? Mode of goodness, we all know. Raja means rajas, and rajasas massage chaye, tama, actually, rajasas, tamash, so satvika, rajasa, tamash. So he has written all states of being, whether it is sattvic, rajasic, or tamasic, all these are matta eva, means they're certainly from me. Matta eva, from me. All this, whether it is mode of goodness, mode of passion, mode of ignorance, all these are from me. And they are manifested by my energy. That's what Lord Krishna is trying to say. And then what he's saying, Nattuham teshu temai. Nattuham. Natu aham. I am not. Aham means I, right? I am not. What? Teshu. I am not in them. Nattuham teshu. I am not in them, or in this, under these modes, you can say. You have sattvic, you have rajasic, you have tamasic, 3 modes. He's saying, Natu aham, but, tu means but. I am not teshu. I am not in them or under these modes. Te mai. They are under me. Very clearly he said, right? Ye chaiva satvika. Satvika bhava, rajasa, tamasa. These are 3 things over here. Satvik, rajasic, and tamasic. Matta eveti tam viddhi. You have to understand, know that Arjuna, that natvaham teshu. I am not under them. Te mai. They are under me. Very nicely explained by Lord Krishna. He is saying that all whatever is existing under these 3 modes of material nature, I am the origin. It's not that, they are above me. Nothing like that. I am the original and I am not under them. Very nicely he said, Na tva aham teshu te mai. They are under me. So Krishna has made a very strong point. Again, over here, he is talking about his own actual position. So Lord Krishna is summing up. You can say in a short way, because till 8 to 11 he has told about his essence, right, of everything, the way whatever exists, and in 12 he is trying to summarize it very nicely of whatever he had described in the previous 4 shlokas. He says, I have explained to you, right, I am the essence of all the objects, whether it is good, bad, ugly, beautiful, anything and everything, I am the origin. So he's saying that state of existence, whatever is being there, it is because of my energy. And he has declared it also because he is the sustaining power, right? Sutre Manigana Iva. He is the one who is maintaining the everything. The whole maintenance is done by Lord Krishna. Behind all this universe is Lord Krishna. So what is sustained, it cannot be without the power that sustains it. Whatever is being there has to be some power, right? Somebody has to be holding that. Otherwise, how will we know? So the existence of Paramatma, that is what is making everything exist. Everything is possible because minus Paramatma, nothing can exist. Without Paramatma, without Krishna, nothing can exist. The universe that all we are seeing around us, with all its panoramic changes, creativity, the mountains, the beautiful snow-clad mountains, everything, whatever creative power that you're seeing around is the Lord's energy, right? In the same way that as a snake, when you say snake in the rope, snake is in the rope and it is sustained by the rope itself. The Lord is the cause of all these Maya, illusory things. He is above Maya, te mai. They are under him. And nattvaham teshu, I am above them. Just as the rope is really a rope. Even during somebody's time of illusion, rope is still a rope, right? Even we may think it's a snake if there is dark, but it's a rope only. Same way, Lord himself, he is holding this universe, he is sustaining this universe. Whether we want it, we don't want it, whether we realize it, we don't realize it, we want to accept it, we don't want to accept it, doesn't matter. Lord is holding it. That's clear. Just as the snake depends on the rope, because it's wound up in the rope, snake depends on the rope. Rope is not depending on the snake, right? All of us depend on the Lord. Lord is not dependent on us, very clearly. Another example that we can think of is about the waves. We often talk about waves. Wave is part of the ocean. It depends on the ocean, but ocean is not dependent on the wave. So when the Lord is saying that all the qualities, whether it is sattva, sattvika, bhava, raja, sasta, tamash, chaye, whatever it is caused by him. And it is certainly, not to encourage tamasic behavior. He is not saying, okay, I want you increase your tamasic temperaments or you increase your rajasic temperaments. He is not trying to make that point. The point to note is that Lord is the final cause of everything that exists. Whatever qualities, objects, everything is Lord's, right? So after I was saying all that wonderful things, like, okay, if Krishna is everything, if Krishna is the one who is the creator, the sustainer, annihilator, cause of everything, cause of sarva karana karanam, he is the essence of everything, then what is it that is stopping us from seeing Krishna? Why we are not able to know Krishna? Why we are not able to serve Krishna? If he is everything, then we should be able to. What is pulling us down? We need to know that, right? What is, how to surrender to him? How these questions, Lord Krishna very mercifully is going to, clear it in coming shlokas, in next shloka or after that. And he will make it very, very clear that, person is not able to, why a person is not able to understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and why we are not able to surrender to Krishna as Supreme Personality of Godhead. And at the same time, Krishna is going to give us the solution also, the how to surrender also. So these are the questions that can come up in our mind, that if he is everything, he is the cause of all causes, he is everything, why are we still sitting here? Why are we not able to see? Why are we not able to surrender? So let's try and understand in the next shloka. Before that, we will see the graphic thing. Nirguna, Krishna is the origin of all modes, not within the modes. He is Nirguna, means he is above all the modes. All the material activities are conducted under the three modes. These three modes emanate from Supreme Lord. He is not subordinate to them. He is not under these modes, right? The analogy we have all, we can say that the king, the lawmaker, is not subject to state laws. Whenever the judge is sitting on the chair, he is giving so many verdicts, he is giving so many judgments, but does not mean that that judgment is on him also and he also has to go through that punishment. No, same as king also. King passes on many laws, but those laws don't apply to him. So this is the analogy. So then 13 to 14, three modes are controlled by Krishna. So therefore Lord Krishna says surrender. So let's see this. Tribhir gunamair bhavaihi ebhis sarvamidam jagat mohitam nabhijanati mamebhyah paramavvyayam. Yes, please. Who will read, please? Binda Mataji or Krishna Prasad Prabhuji? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Deluded by the three modes, that is goodness, passion, and ignorance, the whole world does not know me, who am above the modes and inexhaustible. Hare Krishna Mataji.
So Lord Krishna has told about that he is the cause of all causes, he is the essence of everything that is existing. But now the question is, if he is that personality who is the cause of everything, he is the essence of everything, then, why is it so difficult to know Krishna? Why are we not able to surrender to Krishna? These are the questions that we are getting in our mind, right? We need to understand. And see, this is the question that we need to understand, and that we have posted already, and maybe Arjuna also must have posted this question. So now Krishna is answering that. He says, Tribhir. Tribhi means three. Guna. the mode. Maya, Tribir Guna Mayar Bhave Ebhis, Mohitam. Mohitam, we are deluded. Mohitam means we are deluded by Tribhir Guna, means the three modes. We are deluded. We are in under it, the three modes, illusioned by the three modes, consisting of what? Gunas. What are those three? Sattva Guna, Rajo Guna, Tamo Guna. Ebhis Sarvam Idam. Jagat Na Abhijanti means what? So he's saying Sarvamidam Jagat Mohitam Na Abhijanati. So Na Jananti means the whole world, whole Sarvam. Sarvam means the whole. What? This Jagat, this universe. Na Abhijananti does not know. Does not know what? Does not know who? Me. So this Tribhir Gunamaye Bhave, this everyone is deluded by these three modes. And Ebis Sarvam Idam Jagat Na Abhijananti. Nobody knows. This whole universe does not know me, my. And who am I? So here Lord is saying, I am. What is it? Mamebhya Param Avyayam. Ebhya Param. Param means I am above. Param means always top. So I am above. Above what? The three modes of this material nature. What are the three modes? Sattva, Raja, Tamo Gunas. So he's saying, I am supreme. I am Param. Mamebhya Param Avyayam. I am above these three gunas. I am supreme. I am Avyayam. So I am Param, which is supreme. I am Avyayam. I am inexhaustible. So I am what? Mamebhya Param and Avyayam. I am two. What is Param? Supreme. Avyayam means inexhaustible. So Lord is telling why people don't know him, because they are deluded. They are illusion. They are under illusion of the three by the three modes of material nature. So we keep asking, right? If Krishna is everything, then why are we not able to see him? Why are we not able to know him? Why are we not able to surrender to him? He is giving us the answer. He says, because all the people are disillusioned and they are deluded by the three modes of material nature. And Mamebhya Param Avyayam. But I am above them. I am completely above them. They are mohitam. These people are, all disillusioned. Na abhijananti. They do not know. Mamebhyam Param and Avyayam. I am the supreme and I am the Avyayam, inexhaustible. So he is, that is why Lord Krishna is completely omniscience, you can say. He's everywhere, right? He has been aware. And he, they say, no, the sixth sense is there. You understand what is going on. Telepathy, you can say. So Krishna already knew that Arjuna might be getting these questions in his mind, and he may ask. But before he could ask, Lord Krishna has answered and told also that mode of nature confused men. Arjuna could have asked, see, Krishna, so if these are all your vibhutis, these are all your opulences, then why people are forgetting you? Why they don't consider you the supreme? Why you are only telling that you are the creator, you are the annihilator, you are the sustainer. Everything are telling that you are controlling. Then why people are not trying to, why they keep forgetting you? So Lord Krishna is giving the answer. They are deluded. They are deluded by the three modes of material nature. Very clearly he has told, right, that they are deluded by Maya. And that is why they are not able to, they are thinking about their own bodily pleasures, sense gratification, which are short-lived. We know these are all temporary. The body is gone, we are gone, that's it. So, ma means not, ya means what is. So, Maya means what? That which is not. It appears to be there, but it is not. So, which is not what it appears to be. So, Maya is something which is there, but it's not what it is. So, ma, not, ya means that is. That which is not what it appears to be. Dik kuch raha hai kuch hai. So, we are completely disillusioned. So, that is also God's energy, right? You know why Maya, it keeps engaging us in this, in the service. It does not show Lord's true nature. It keeps hiding the true nature of the Lord because we are not eligible. We are not God realized. We are not self-realized. That is why it will keep that parda will always be there by Maya. It will not show God's energy, and it will keep confusing us, keep, putting us in illusion. And if we are vimukh, for example, if we are having our backs turned, for example, from God, it will keeping that curtain will be drawn, and it will keep troubling us, giving lot of problems, difficulties in life. Why it gives difficulties in life? By these three modes of material nature. Because then only we will realize, oh my God, why these difficulties on me, and we will never be happy. Then what we do, we try to move towards God. Unless if you same that Kabir Das ka doha, I keep forget. दुख में सुमिरन सब करे, सुख में करे न कोई, जो सुख में सुमिरन करे तो दुख काहे को हो. So unless and until we have difficulties in life, whenever we are in a lot of miseries and sorrow, that's when we think of God. Till then we don't even think of God, right? So question is, if Arjuna had a question in mind, okay, Krishna, you're saying all this, but then what is the way out? How to get out of this? What to do? So many bewildered souls are there, so we need to get out of this. So how is it possible to get out? How to cross this ocean of birth and death? How to go beyond this Maya thing? So please tell. So Krishna is going to answer in the next shloka. Devi yesha gunamayi mama maya duratyaya mame vaye prapadyante maya me tam tarantite. Yes, please. Vidya Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. This divine energy of mind, consisting of the three modes of material nature, is difficult to overcome, but those who have surrendered unto me can easily cross beyond it. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. So if Krishna is everything, why is it so difficult for people to understand him? Why is it so difficult for us to surrender unto him? What is the issue? I'll finish with this shloka and then stop. Then for this, Lord has answered in the previous shloka, right, that living entities are under the clutches of Maya, right, under the clutches of material nature. And they are completely disillusioned, and they are not able to understand and see Krishna or surrender. So Arjun may ask, like, for example, like, what's the hope? How do we get out of this? So hope is what Lord Krishna is saying, giving also. Lord Krishna is saying, Devi Yesha Gunamayi. Mama Maya. It's Mama Maya. So this transcendental energy, this divine energy of mind, he's pointing towards what? Three modes of material energy. He's pointing towards that material energy, and he's saying Gunamayi, consisting of these three modes of material nature. He's saying it is very difficult. What is the word he has used for it? Duratyaya. Very, very difficult to overcome that. But then what is the way out? How to get out of it? The answer is Mameva ye prapadyante. But those who certainly, surely, 100%, those who prapadyante means surrender. Those who 100% surrender to whom? Mam eva, to me. What will happen then? They can do, or they can surrender into me. Mayam etam tarantite. Means they can easily overcome this illusory energy of Maya. Taranti means cross. Maya, this Maya, they can cross this Maya. Tarantite, they will be able to overcome. So, for example, if we are drowning or something happens like that, then what happens? You are being saved by somebody. You feel so relieved, right? Oh my God, I somehow survived. So same way, if Krishna comes and he holds our hand, how do we feel? We'll be so delighted. We'll be able to cross this ocean of birth and death, right? Krishna is going to take care of us. So human mind is also made up of Maya, complete Maya. So by just doing our own meditation, our own self sadhana, yogi, the jnani or the Ashtanga yogi, nobody can, they can, it's not easy to successfully control the mind, right? It's because this human mind is made up of Maya. So we may get a job. Is it so is it impossible to overcome Maya? So the second line, Lord Krishna is very clearly saying, Mame vaye prapadyante mayam etam tarantite, that if you surrender yourself to me, then because of my grace, then only you will be able to cross. Right? I will then instruct Maya, okay, Maya, leave this soul, don't trouble this soul anymore, because he has become mine now. The moment it is mine, you are not supposed to touch it. And the moment God gives instruction to Maya, Maya Devi understands, and it moves away and releases that soul who has surrendered to God, and removes its clutches from here. And then it says, okay, what is Maya's job? Maya says, my job is to keep troubling the soul till that soul surrenders to God. Any lifetime, you can say, lifetime after lifetime, till soul reaches God, it will keep troubling us. Then, the moment we surrender to God, our job is complete, right? I keep giving this example from everyday life, that assume that you have to visit a friend and you have a large house, and that friend has a large house, and outside the gate it's written beware of dog, and you look inside, there is a trained guard dog standing inside glaring at you, growling at you, and you're scared and you decide to take the back gate, and as soon as you reach the back gate also, it's already there waiting for you furiously looking at you. So it's like as if it's saying, the dog is saying, if you how dare you enter this house? You have no choice, right? Then you start shouting your friend's name, or you give a call to your friend, hey, listen, I want to come into your house, but there's a dog over there. And then friend will come and say, hey, takes the dog's name and says, that's my friend. You're not supposed to touch that friend. Come on, sit down. And if you're still scared to enter, it will say, come on, it will tie up the chain and the leash. It will hold the leash. The friend will hold the leash and move and put the dog in a room, and then you are free to enter, right? So the dog is listening to the master. The dog listens to the master very clearly. That you can open the gate nicely, you come inside without fear, right? So same way, we are also in the clutches of Maya, the material energy. And even though it is under God, it will keep troubling us till we surrender to God. The moment we move towards God, by our own efforts, we cannot defeat. By our own efforts, the person cannot enter the friend's house if the dog is there. With our own effort, only the friend has to say, sit down, Tommy. Then only the dog will sit down, right? So by our own efforts, we cannot defeat Maya. Only when we surrender completely to God, and by His grace, we can cross the ocean of material existence. So next question is like, if it is so easy to defeat Maya, then why is it that we are not able to follow, or why is it that most of us fail in that exam? So Lord Krishna will tell in the next verse. Okay, so we'll just see the graphic thing. Krishna explains how to get free from the modes. We are bound by the clutches of Maya. Nitya Baddha we are called. Why is it difficult? Because we are controlled. To overcome, we have to completely surrender to God. He is the divine energy. Guna means rope, and we have to escape this, right? It is very difficult to do it on our own because we are conditioned souls or Nitya Baddha. And then we can do it only by surrender and get free from clutches of Maya. Mameva ye prapadyante, only surrender to Krishna. So only what we can do is we can all surrender to Krishna, like Srila Prabhupada, our spiritual guru, did that. Otherwise, Maya Devi is Mama Maya Duratyaya. So we move on to section D, which we will be doing next week, 15 to 19, and then most probably next week you'll be able to finish the chapter. So let me just